So we're here in front of an exhibit called Consumed at the Nielsen 360 event. This is kind of a new thing. What was going on? What was motivating us? Walk us through this.
What motivated us was to immerse people in what consumers are thinking and doing, their behavior, what they're buying, what's going on now, particularly in this time, during this recession, during this down market time.
So what do we see when we walk in?
So we broke it down into what consumers actually are going through, the choices they're making, the channels that they're watching, the competition that manufacturers and retailers are facing, what consumers are coping with. So we broke it down into about 6 or 7 chunks that all kind of conveniently begin with C. The first chunk is contrast. And these are things that are consumers, and that's this wall. Yeah. And we're looking at 2 opposing views of the world, the United States right now. One is an optimistic view, which is what you're looking at now, and then the other to the right is a more pessimistic view. So this is the bigger macroeconomic story.
And the issues that consumers are kind of reconciling both at the same time.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's two ways to look at the situation right now.
Okay, so now we're moving on. We've got lots of statistics.
Yeah, statistics on how consumers are facing these challenges and the trades they're making, whether they're trading over or down or across or out even with the choices they're making. So. Trading perhaps down from store brands from national brands to store brands, or shifting across categories.
That's the challenge piece.
That's the challenge.
Okay. And then what are we walking into here?
We walk into somebody's home, to a living room, to look at at what channels or what kind of media people are watching. And the big story here was that even though there's a lot of I guess buzz and play around the smaller screens, the bigger screen is still what people are watching most of the time. So
TV consumption has not decreased.
It hasn't.
If anything,
decreased.
we've added more activities, but
yeah. So the rumors of its death have been greatly exaggerated.
Greatly exaggerated. Okay. All right. And how about choices?
Choices is what people are buying and the shifts they're making in terms of their spending, from normal grocery stores, the traditional grocery stores, down to dollar stores and saving stores and big box retailers. And on the other side is the competition that's going on right now between premium brands or advertised brands. There isn't really a term for those. And private label brands, and you can see how with this sort of scoreboard that we've created.
So the President's Choice, the Archer Farms,
exactly,
and okay,
that they're starting to sort of gain a cachet that they didn't have in the 80s.
It's not like the cheap generic product. It's actually
exactly.
Okay.
Generics have grown up, and to the point where they're being sold outside of the stores that invented them. So Safeway is a good example recently of launching an organics brand called O, which is now being sold outside of their stores.
Oh, interesting. So. Okay, and how about our next little room here?
Next room is the conclusion is our postcard, what we're calling postcards from the future.
Okay.
And some of these are things that actually,
Walmart.
We started making them, this is actually Walmart, where they could use the infrastructure they've got to actually become a healthcare provider, an insurance company. Or if you were to take the lending tree idea and apply it to grocery shopping, you'd put your cart
together,
your price, and then name your price, and then go shop it for you. Or if you have private label brands, this would be like private label, which is your own vanity brand. You could.
Well, that may be closer than we think in a world where HP can print out any label we want, right?
Exactly. Yeah. You could do the packaging easily.
Huh. Outstanding. Well, I know that was more of a nickel tour, but this is really impressive. I'm going to spend more time in it. And Will, you are with the agency that did this, right?
Yeah, I'm a principal at Infinia Group.
Okay.
Branding and marketing firm.
Outstanding. Well, really nice work.
Thank you.
Okay. Excellent.